book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 5. It says, they are not in trouble like this is as other people, neither are they plagued as other men. Alright, they are not in trouble like other people, or are not plagued. This is like other men. Alright? The nation that's plagued right now, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Alright? You are the nations that are falling in the curses of the Heavenly Father, man. Alright? Because we chose to forsake His ways. Alright? Not these other nations. These other nations are not as trouble as we are, man. They have their own system to abide in. They have their own countries and their own government set up. But Israel is not, man. Israel is under the plagues, under the curses right now, man. But this other man isn't, man. This other nation isn't, man. Alright? And when you further read more and more, it'll break it down. What nation is this, man? It gives you more characteristics about this nation, man. It says, therefore, pride compasses them. It says about it as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment, man. What's the number one solution for America, man? The sword, man. Violence. Okay? Who was the blessing given unto? Who was the sword blessing given unto, man? The Edomites, man. Fast forwarded to the present times, man. Hey, guess who has that? Who has that blessing of the sword, man? Modern day sword is the gun, man. Who has that blessing, man? Who has all the armies, man? Is it not the so-called white man? Alright? It says, therefore, I'm going to read it from verse 5 again. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. It says, therefore pride consumeth them. It says, about as a chain. Alright? Prideful people, man. Saying that they're the best nation in the world. That if it ain't white, it ain't right. Straight boast in their own foolish doctrines. Okay? This is talking about the so-called white man. It says, therefore pride consumeth them. It says about as a chain, violence covereth them. It says as a garment, man. Okay? Their number one answer is solving everything through war, man. Through violence, man. Verse 7. Their eyes stand fat. It says it says their eyes stand out with fatness. Alright? Everything they see, they want to overtake, man. They want to conquer, man. They want to invade, man. Every country they want to see that's running its own. They want to invade, man. They don't have enough with just America, man, or their allied countries, man, which is all governed and run by the elites of the bankers. You know what I'm saying? By their laws, man. It says they have more than their heart could wish. Alright? They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. Alright? Who's the one that say, the number one nation, number one people that say, oh, there is no oppression, there is no oppression, no, hey, no, that everybody gets the same tribe, everybody this and that, man. Okay? It says they set their mouth against the heavens. It says, and their tongue walketh through the earth, man. Alright? They want to spread their doctrine. They want to spread their ways. Everybody in the world has to abide to the ways of America, man. If that was the first thing they do, man, violence covers them like a garment, man. It just stated it, man. If they're not abiding after the ways of America, or after the ways, or after the laws and the government of America, they bring them down with force, man. With death, man. It doesn't matter if you're a child or a woman, man. They still rape you and they still kill you. And then they speak lawfully concerning matters that matter, man. Further description right here. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 2. It says, and they covet fields. It says, and take them by violence. Who does that sound like, man? Who does that sound? What nation operates that way, man? Coveting fields and taking it by violence, man. Setting their banks in different countries, setting their laws in different countries. And if you can't meet the standards, then you forfeit your rights unto them, man. Who does that, man? Alright? So they covet fields and take them by violence. This is the houses, and take them away. It says, and they oppress a man in his house. It says, and a man in his inheritance, man. Come on, man. That's a clear description of the so-called white man's track record, man. They oppressed our fathers, our forefathers. They killed them with the sword, took their inheritance, spake down on them, called them savages. And still it's still doing so, man. Oppressing our heritage, okay? Oppressing a man in his household, alright? These are all the acts of the so-called white man, man. And the scriptures talk about them getting double, man. As we read in the book of Revelations, man.